Okay, guys, how's it going? Welcome in here, Kurt Magoosh and Slaughterhouse Sports, and today we are going to talk about a very highly coveted recruit that just committed to the University of Tennessee out of Platte City, Missouri. It is Chandavian Bradley, okay? Channing Bradley, Chandavian Bradley. You could call him Channing. I'm not sure. I didn't get permission to call him Channing, but maybe his name is Channing. This kid is a 6'6" athlete, 200 pounds probably, I'm assuming. And he is very similar to Caleb Herring. Tennessee has a type, okay? They also recruited a kid also near Nashville earlier in the cycle, okay? I think his name is Robinson. So Tennessee looks for guys. They're pretty analytical, but just following their recruiting. The defensive staff at Tennessee really likes guys with longer arms that are very fluid athletes. So they look for guys that just have very, very long arms, all right, that just have that reach and that are very tall, like 6'5", 6'6", rangy, can get deflection. So the one reason why this kid, he's very highly coveted. I believe he might be a 5-star or a really high 4-star. He's one of the highest recruits on 24/7 for Tennessee. You can see why. So I'm going to explain to you, what is going to be a translatable skill to every level and to the SEC. So Chandavian Bradley, he has very good motor, meaning he'll stretch all across the field and he'll wrap up and make tackles and make plays. He's one of the fastest linebackers, okay? At 6'5", he can cover he has the straight line speed. He could probably run, if he were to be clocked in at a combine, he could run a 4.41, all right? If he just ran a combine 40, he'd be one of the fastest athletes. So that's why at every camp, he probably blows teams away at camp because he's 6'5", and just his pure speed. There are certain plays that are ridiculous that he makes, like when a quarterback or a wide receiver is running down the field and he'll outrun safeties and corners. So he is the fastest guy even on his defense. That's why he has speed. He has good get-off ability, all right? He has good get-off ability and he has a high motor. The issues right now with Chandavian Bradley are he plays way too high. And also a lot of times he goes untouched making these plays on these highlight level plays. Okay, a lot of times he goes untouched. So here, running backs away, he kind of just charges in. A lot of times you'd want to skate along the line of scrimmage and surf somewhat, but he's taught to just rush the quarterback, and the quarterback there doesn't hand the ball off. He gets absolutely drilled. So the one thing about Bradley during these highlights is that he doesn't have a lot of adversity, which, again, he doesn't control. It's poor offensive line play. Against really physical tackles, he's going to have an adjustment period where they are probably going to put a body on Bradley and where he's going to have to figure out counters because right now he just charges up the field. All right, he has the speed, he has the wingspan, and he has the motor to be absolutely exceptional. His upside is very special, all right, because of his speed and because of his measurables, and he's very good at dropping back in the pass and trying to deflect passes. He's going to do that with his long arms, but here you see the speed, right? This is the upside ability of Bradley. Why people get really excited about him is because of things like that, where he literally chases down a play and sprints along the sideline in 4.39 matter of speed. All right, so Bradley has that ability to be he has the ability to run. Now, the one thing is, can he shed blocks? Can he do spin moves? Can he play with pad level? How physical is Bradley? All right, that's something that is going to, again, be proven. All right, in these highlights, he's good against the run. All right, he is rated very high if he's going to be an exceptional player for the University of Tennessee, and he's going to grow. He's only 16, 17 years old, so I'm really excited to see what Bradley's going to do. but is he going to be able to really rush the passer, really deal with physicality, really understand, and really do some swing moves as well? Because right now he's very fast, he's tall, but I think that he's going to develop in terms of his bend and in terms of his pass rushing skills. I think it could even be developed further. So you have the baseline of a tremendous, tremendous football player. All right? It's all about bend, okay? It's all about playing with lower pad level. It's all about playing aggressively, because right there, he needs to play more aggressively. Like right here, he's too high. He's too high. Good linemen are going to absolutely stack him off of the ball in the SEC. I'm just giving you a fair evaluation of Bradley, all right? I don't mean to nitpick, but guess what? This channel is going to decipher players. Here he gets up the field very well, chases, makes a play in the backfield. Again, a lot of his plays are uncontested plays. I mean, he has ridiculous skill, though. I mean, look at this. He attacks the quarterback's outside hip. He still has the speed to get to the running back as well. So you put Herring on the field, and Herring's a guy who flies. Herring's a guy who plays very aggressively. You have Robinson. So, for offensive lines, it could be difficult. For quarterbacks, it's going to be very difficult because you're going against tall defensive linemen, tall linebackers. As a blitzer, you have to get creative. Like, you have to drop this guy into coverage a lot. He can make a lot of pick sixes. He can really play the ball in the air. His potential as a coverage linebacker is elite. All right, covering screens, he's going to be fantastic at covering screen. He's going to erase a lot of mistakes. So he has a clear role. Now, he is very highly rated, so it is going to put pressure on him. All right. But again, I think he's going to develop throughout his career and be great as an upperclassman. Impact as a underclassman, and really good as a high classman. All right, so let's see him here. Here he's an off, so you could place him. So as a D coordinator, it's exciting, right? You could place this guy. He's a weapon. Where are you going to place him? Where are you going to stack him? Can you put him in the quarterback lane? Can you send him off the edge? All right, right here, let's see. Again, uncontested, botch snap, he makes a play. So I really want to see competitive reps. All right, because uncontested, it's good night. We established that. Uncontested, meaning when he doesn't get blocked. When he's unblocked, it's over. So we understand that. Here, I like this. He slivers through, makes an impact play near the goal line, so that shows some physicality. But Chandavian Bradley, we know what he is right now, which is speed, length, elite speed, elite length, and size. That's what he has. So he has elite traits. Now, can he put it together in terms of physicality, pad level, pass rushing moves, counters, all of that? That is going to continue to be developed throughout high school and then when he gets to Knoxville. So for Tennessee, this is a really interesting recruit. It can be a really great football player. All right, he could be a really impactful defensive lineman, Chandavian Bradley. They go to Missouri. They get a kid from the South, from the Midwest corner, kind of near Tennessee. So a really good get, again, for Tennessee. They're making some noise here in this recruiting cycle.